Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day. Today's video is November favorites. I have makeup and hair care for you this month. So if you would like to see my November favorites, then just keep watching. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with makeup. I have a couple of the products on today. The first one is the Marc Jacobs lipstick in the color J'adore number 230. Packaging on this lipstick is really cool, and it clips back. It's magnetic, but it is this color that's on my lips right now. If you swatch it, it looks like that. I didn't put anything else on top of it, so this is the color. I love these lipsticks. They are expensive, but they're very creamy and long wearing. I actually wore it to a friend's party, and a couple of my friends were like, oh my gosh, what's that lip color? I need it. It's just a really nice kind of nude with some oomph. And I have been using it with my other favorite, the Dior lip pencil in the shade Maroon Jungle number 532, and it looks like that. I'll swatch them next to each other. This is the lip liner and this is the lipstick. I did not fill in my lips with this lip liner. I just outlined my lips. I've been really liking the combo of those two together. These Dior lip liners are very nice. They're long wearing and they're nice and creamy, and they are sharpening lip liners, which I like sharpening lip liners. I find mechanical eyeliners or lip liners break, and I don't like that. I guess that's personal preference, but these don't break when you sharpen them, and they're really nice quality. My next favorite is this Physicians Formula blush in the shade Blushing Natural. It looks like this. I bought this blush because I wanted a blush that was multi-toned. So if you were in a hurry, you could just use this and add some color to your face and not have to use bronzer and highlighter also. So this one has like these darker shades. It has some much lighter ones, and then it has some peach and pinky ones in it. So I really like this. I have it on today as my blush, and it's really pretty. It just gives your face like a really natural, healthy glow. Another one that I have used is the Blushing Peach, but for my skin tone, I found that one to be a little bit too fair, and I gave it to my daughter. But this one shows up perfectly, and I really like it. And Physicians Formula is from the drugstore. It is more affordable than the last two products that I just talked about. It goes on very nicely, blends very well. It's not patchy, good staying power. Like it. Another drugstore favorite is the Milani Powder Foundation, and I got mine in the shade Natural number 3. It looks like this, and it is pretty cool. It has a mirror in it, and then it has this whole little area for the sponge that's like a decent depth, if you can see that. So the sponge can go in there. And when I got this, I wanted to try out the sponge just to see if the sponge was worth anything. And the times that I have used this foundation, I have used the sponge to apply it. It goes on really nicely, really evenly, and I just put it on the sponge and then just basically stripe it on my face. Of course, you could use a brush if you prefer that method, and I use the sponge dry. You could wet the sponge if you prefer that method. I found that it went on really evenly. It had a really nice natural look to it. I wore this to Thanksgiving, and I got quite a few compliments on my skin, and it is because this looks really natural on. The only problem I would say is there's not that many colors. I think there were 6 to 8 colors, and they do have some deeper skin tones, and then they have some lighter skin tones. It's like all the ones in the middle that it's not going to be as exact as maybe you would like, but it is a really good price. It's a really good product. It blends really nicely. It's really fine when you rub your finger in it and then just go to rub it on. It doesn't come off like in big chunks and patches. These two products together are great for like a fast makeup day. Just swipe this all over your face, throw some of this on and some mascara, and you're good to go. Another product from the drugstore that I have been loving is this Maybelline Master Kajal eyeliner. It looks like this. It has like this really big, huge tip, but it's really skinny at the end, and it is a very nice, intense black color, and you can make like a really skinny line with it. I have it on today, and I made the line a little bit thicker, and then I smudged it out with some black eyeshadow, and I really like that effect. It's like a really quick, easy way to give some oomph to your eye look. This is in the shade Onyx Rush, by the way. It does smudge very nicely, which I like. When you want to get that smoky eye, you want to use an eyeliner that is really easy to smudge. You don't want to use one of those long wear lasting eyeliners, and then as soon as you put it on, they're long wear, so they're really hard to smudge out. This one smudges really well, but then it has really good staying power. It doesn't transfer up onto your eyelid. It's a really nice product at a really affordable price. Last makeup product, and then I have one makeup brush, is this Ben Nye Luxury Powder in the color Banana. I bought mine on Amazon, and I've been using this product to carve out my cheekbones. A lot of times I'll use the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and then I started throwing this into the mix. I would say it's a little more intense than the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette as far as the carving out action, so I'll use it for like nighttime. It is a really nice, finely milled powder. You could use it for setting your under eyes and to give it some brightening there also. The only thing that is really bad about it is the packaging. Like, how are you supposed to use a powder that's like this? So I kind of try and like gently do one of these, and then when I'm at least when I'm carving out my cheekbones, the brush is smaller, so you got to get it in here, but then you end up wasting product because you got to put the top back on, and you know. Anyway, I don't really enjoy the packaging. I wish it had like a regular loose powder, but other than that, this is a really nice powder. If you haven't ever tried it, I would definitely give it a try if you're into these yellow powders. I can't remember how much it was, but I don't think it was too bad, especially for the amount of product you get. And like I said, you can get it on Amazon. I will link it below. Last makeup related thing is this Hourglass brush. Now, I have had this brush for almost 2 years. I got it for Christmas from my daughter, not last year, but the year before that. And I never really got into using it that much. I always use like the fan brush for my highlighter. But lately I have been using this brush when I want to just give some glow to my face like this. And I don't want it to be as like, hey, here's my highlight. And it is really nice. It's really soft. It puts on like such a nice amount of your highlighter. It doesn't overdo it, it doesn't underdo it, and then you just have this really nice natural glow to your skin. I've been using it with their ambient lighting powder dim light for the most part. When I want that kind of just natural glow, that is the one that I use, but I've used it with some of the more intense ones, and it's still good for putting it on the tip of your nose and your cupid's bow. You can still use this brush for that, but you can see like it's really nice and densely packed. You get quite a bit of product on the brush, and then it just gives you such a nice natural glow. I really love it, and I looked up how much it was. It is $38, so not that bad, but definitely not cheap, but it is a very high quality brush. So if you don't like that kind of fan application, or you don't like to use highlighters because then you just end up kind of being a little bit too stripy, you know, with your highlighter, give this brush a try. The way that it applies the highlighter is really beautiful. So on to hair care. So a couple weeks ago I saw in, I think it was Us Magazine or People Magazine, a whole spread on how to get more volume for your hair, and I'm always looking to try out volumizing products, and it had some shampoos in there and some different products. I bought 3 of the products that they suggested, and I really liked them, so I want to share them with you. The first is this L'Oreal New Boost It. I said new like that's part of the name. The L'Oreal Boost It Air Whipped Densing Foam. It's in this packaging, this purple packaging. I really like a mousse to put up here on my roots to give this part some volume, and I've been using the Alterna bamboo one, so I was thinking, okay, if this is a dupe for that and I can save myself some money, then I'll be really happy. And this works just as well as the bamboo one that I've been using. It smells really nice, and it was incredibly affordable. I got it on sale at CVS the other day for like less than $5. It says it's instant density, touchable bounce, and weightless. It is touchable. I really don't like when you put products in your hair and they give your hair too much stick. I blow dry my hair with like a big brush, and so then I can't use my big round brush because it just like sticks to it too much, and I feel like I'm pulling out my hair. So this one does add some volume, but you can still touch your hair, you can still blow dry your hair, and it's a really nice product. I highly recommend that one. I should have done this in the opposite order because like the order that I used them in would have been smarter. The next one is the Suave Volume 24-Hour Volume and Hold Weightless Blow Dry Spray. So it looks like this, and it says voluminous roots, smooth ends. So what I do is I spray my It's a 10 Miracle Light on my hair as the detangler, and then I will spray all this from like here down to give this part of my hair more body and more texture, and then I put this on the top of my head. But you could just use this and put it on the roots. I haven't done that yet. I've been doing this like mousse and this method, and again, this is really affordable. I think it was about $7, but I will link all these products down below, and I'll find the cheapest price for you guys. But this is what I would use in place of my Bumble and Bumble thickening spray. I would liken this to that. You can just spray on your hair and it gives your hair more texture. This is basically doing the same thing, and again, it's not too sticky. I can still blow dry with my big round brush, so I really like that one. And then the last hair care product is the John Frieda Forever Full Hairspray. Builds fullness and hold for fine hair. It looks like this. I really like this hairspray. You can like kind of hold your hair like where you want it to be and spray it, and then it will hold it there. Or you can spray it at the roots and give yourself some volume that way. It's not a touchable hold hairspray though. It's like a spray it and you leave it kind of deal. If you're a girl that likes to run her fingers through her hair a lot and you just want like a hairspray to kind of keep the style, but you still want to be able to touch your hair, this isn't the hairspray for you. It's not as touchable as like the Elnet one that I use a lot. So I would use this as like my nighttime going out, set my hairspray, and I would continue to use the Elnet one during the day because I touch my hair a lot more during the day, but when I go out at night I don't. But I really like this product for its volume and the way that it holds the shape, and again, super affordable. I lied, that's not the last hair care product. This is the last hair care product. This is the Living Proof Full Dry Volume Last Instant Lasting Volume and Texture. I talked about this in my Sephora haul. If you haven't seen that, I will link it down below. I got the little bottle, and what you do is you section off your hair and you spray it in the roots, and it's supposed to give your hair more volume, and it does. It is really nice. It smells so good. I saw this in a magazine also, and it said it was developed by MIT graduates, so I thought, okay, maybe it'll actually work, and it does. It definitely gives your hair more texture. It gives your hair more volume, which is what I'm looking for the day that I wash my hair, is to give it some oomph. Otherwise it will just be like. So if you have fine hair or super soft hair like I do and you're looking for some volumizing products, give these a try. They are really nice and I recommend them all. And that is all I have for you this month. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. All the links for all the products will be in the description box below, along with the link to subscribe to my channel. All the links for my social media will be down there, my Instagram, my Twitter, my Snapchat, and my Facebook, so be sure to check those out. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! It is a Shay Mitchell inspired makeup tutorial. This is the makeup that she wore to the iHeartRadio event, I believe it is. And I saw her picture on Instagram, and it was this picture right here.